evolved in the history, how chatbot works, use of chatbot, its few examples, advantages, disadvantages, and future of chatbot. So before getting into introduction, so I'd like to talk about few scenario. Have you guys ever faced like you stock in a website to get few items? Or have you guys sourced whole category in some shopping website just to get one small item?
Yes.
Had there been any smart system that would suggest you some items that you are looking for intelligently, then it would have been much easier, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is where chatbots come in. So chatbot is an intelligence system that interacts with human intelligently via text or audio. So it uses natural languages, artificial intelligence, and machine learning to suggest you some specific item that you are looking for. So chatbot is also known as chatbot, talkbot, or bot. So let's look at the history of chatbot. So initially the chatbot was introduced in 1966, named as Elijah. So it was developed just to imitate human behavior in interaction form. So advanced form was developed in 1972, known as Parry. Also the Elish was developed in 1995, which was more advanced than Elijah and Parry and more complex. But the revolution came in 2010 when Apple introduced Siri. So Siri, most of you have known Siri if you are using iPhone. So it will be talked later by one of my colleagues. Also in 2012, Google introduced Google Now. You can use Google Now just to search items in search engine. In 2015, Amazon introduced Alexa. It is a chatbot that will help you to seek music of your choice based on your history. Also, the Cortana was introduced by Microsoft for chatbot. And the revolution came in 2016 when Facebook introduced a bot for Messenger that can be used for everyone. And the Tay was introduced just to replicate bot Messenger, but it was not popular, which was introduced by Microsoft. Now I'd like to hand over this presentation slides to Mr. Samir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. So let's talk about how chatbot works. So at first, the users give a request to the chatbot, and the chatbots will analyze the request by the artificial intelligence, and it will respond the real-time response to the user. The response is a conversation between the chatbot and the user. The response is depend on the history and preferences that are saved in the database of the artificial intelligence or chatbots. For example, same request or same question applied by a different user may get different responses for the same problem. There are different areas where we can use chatbots. The chatbots are used in different areas, like in entertainment. We all use songs and movies for the entertainment. The chatbot, in the chatbot, we can search and recommend the songs and movies of our own interest. Likewise, in education, we can use a chatbot for learning a foreign language. And another example is like creating a chatbot for assignment helper. Like when we input a name of the article or article name, then it will list all the possible article for assignments. Like we all are facing to find a good article for the assignment, right? So it may be a help for us to make our life easy. And for e-commerce, as Utsav already told, that when you go to application to buy anything, then we may need an intelligent agent to assist us. So in e-commerce, it will be very easy to transaction, to buy things. Chatbots can also be used in retrieving the informations. Like we all use the yellow phases to get the contact details and of the organizations. So here are the things. That's all from my side. And I welcome Mr. Bobby.
Good afternoon, everyone. Now I'll be explaining some of the examples of chatbots. The first one is Amazon Echo. This very device was developed by Amazon.com, in which the chatbot role is played by the name Alexa. This very device was basically developed to play the music, but they added some additional functionalities like ordering a pizza through the voice command. Even asking about the weather, climate, to send in some memos, etc. This can also be attached to other smart devices which are available within this range. The other example is S-Voice, Siri, and Google now. You all know that S-Voice is the product of Samsung, Siri is the product of Apple, and Google now is the product of Google. These all three products basically takes input from the user in the form of written format or in the voice command to give users requests like traffic reports as well as weather reports, to set some reminders to call somebody. The last one is Allo. It's a messaging app from Google. It basically has two sections. The first section is Google Assistant, which is pretty much similar to the Google Now. The second section is messaging, and this portion is actually very. It has some interesting fact, like it can actually intelligently find out some of the interesting responses that a user can give when somebody is using if somebody is sending you a text through this message. So they are predefined, so it can learn how a user can respond to certain things. And here's an example showing. This is the Facebook chatbot example in which online shopping is shown. So first, user is required to input what he wants to buy. So he's clothing, shoes, accessories. He selected the shoes. Now he's provided with types, and he selected sneaker. And under the some price range the user selected, some items are shown. Hence it shows the information like user doesn't have to go through all the pages, all the categories, and all the products to get what he wants. Now, I'd like to talk about some of the advantages of using chatbots. The first one is what people want. According to the research done in 2016 by Mike Lieber, it was found that most of the people would like to go for using chatbots. About 50% of people, if there was a situation where they will be provided with the chatbots. The second one is 24/7 assistance. The chatbots are actually available day, night, at any time. Even if the stores are closed or open, user can access the information through the help of chatbots. The third one is faster online shopping. Chatbots actually helps online shopping to be more quicker. I mean, look at it in case of business or in case of customer who doesn't want it. Both want the faster way to get their product, so that user don't have to go through each and every categories or pages, scroll down upon various categories to get what they want. The last one is streamlined business process. The very well-known messaging apps like Facebook Messenger, Slack, and Telegraph actually uses these chatbots to decrease the number of staff to be hired in the customer service role, as such decreasement in enrollment will actually give them in the result of saving some money in the future. Now, for the disadvantages, I would like to call Srijan.
Thank you, Praveen. I'd like to talk about the disadvantages of using chatbots. The first one is loss of job. The people who are working in a customer care service can have the risk of their jobs, and they will need to find another jobs in near future. And the second one is cannot complete complex actions if the user gives the complex questions or a user wants the results as he like, then the chat box cannot give the accurate answers. And there is no third one is the no interactions. The user cannot have the face to feelings of a face-to-face conversation. Let's talk about the future of chatbots. Improvement of customer interface. Like for example, if a user want to do online shopping, then he can go to the websites and click the voice button and order the items as he like, instead of clicking here and there in the websites. And the second one is reduces or eliminates the need for many mobile apps. The users in their futures, the users may not use many apps like for weather, knowing weather, or ordering food application. Simply they can ask the chatbot and know the weather, like in Sydney, or if they are hungry, then they can order the food by simply asking the chatbot. And the third one is acts like your personal assistant or friend. If the user have to set the alarm clock in their future, then they don't have to set manually. They can just ask the chatbot to set the alarm for the next day. And today could be the beginning of new era. This is the proverb that is said by the chief of Facebook Messenger, David Marcus, on this launching ceremony of WhatsApp Messenger. These are the references, and thank you. Any questions?
In how many languages is the chatbot available?
I would say almost all of them.
Okay.
Any other questions?
And can end user also create their own chatbot?
Yes. Recently, the Google has launched a platform for creating a chatbot. So anyone with basic computer skills can create a bot for their own web pages or applications. So I'd say yes.
Any other questions?
You know that
Can I have
Amazon
a
has
look
a
at
new
the
shopping
references,
experience.
please?
Amazon has got a new shopping
Yeah,
experience.
those-
Like you cannot pay the bills.
Yeah.
When you walk through it, it's like system chat.
Yeah. So it is. I would say exactly, because that is a different technology, but it has incorporated a chatbot within itself.
So it's in alphabetical order, which is good. We're using Harvard or APA in this class? APA, very good. APA, the year is in brackets. Oh, this is a lot. The timing for your interest, speaker 1, 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Speaker 2, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Speaker 3, 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Speaker 4, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Total time, 12 minutes. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.